Welcome back to another Twin Cap. I'm here with Jake. We're going to be talking about season two, episode eight, Drive with the Dead Girl. I usually kind of like to break down the episode, ask you what you think about it, and then we'll kind of break it up. But you really like this episode, so I'm going to let you take over from the start because you said this is maybe your favorite episode of season two so far.
I think it's my favorite episode of the show so far.
Okay.
Um, like I think you said things kind of slow down about halfway through season two,
Hmm.
but right now we are like it feels like we're at full speed ahead. It feels like
Yep.
things are starting to come together. Like there's a lot that's still shrouded in mystery, but there's a lot that's not anymore.
Yep.
Um, so I guess we got to start with our boy Ben, who is in prison now, and he's just losing his mind. Like
Yeah.
this is a dude who thinks very highly of himself, and who has probably done a lot of shady business dealings in order to try to get this like high style life. And now he's had all that kind of stripped away, and he's like thrown in prison. And if Cooper is to be believed, he's probably innocent, at least of the
Yep.
crime that Sheriff Truman has charged him with. So yeah, I mean, tough luck for Ben, but I mean, he kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
Just
No,
not
I,
not
yeah.
just not for killing Laura.
Well, the funny thing is too, his brother is like a lawyer. Jerry's like this lawyer who sucks. Like he's not a good lawyer. But
It's amazing,
they
dude.
they can't even prove he doesn't really have a good alibi either because he said he was with Catherine whenever Laura was murdered, but Catherine's gone right now. So like it just looked like he murdered Catherine as well. So he's kind of screwed. Ben's in trouble right now.
Dude, the funny I literally burst out laughing when Jerry said this. Jerry was like, Ben, as your lawyer, your friend, and your brother, I highly advise you to get a better lawyer. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, Jerry is hilarious. Jerry's just as fucked up as Ben, but he's funny. Good,
Yeah,
good comic relief.
he really only has Jerry right now too because Audrey is not going to be on his side after the One-Eyed Jacks thing. So he's in big trouble right now, and all fingers are pointing towards him. But Leland, dude, I loved Leland in this episode. He is just like off the chain, driving around town with Maddie in his trunk. And that scene where he gets pulled over by Cooper and Truman was hilarious when which is like such a red flag when he's like, "Hey, you want to see my golf club?" Remember that
It's like
scene?
it's like, dude, your daughter died 2 weeks ago.
And the way
You
he's
know,
holding the golf club too is just like, Cooper, come on, dude. Like, this is weird.
it's like it's like Leland's about to beat you over the head with the fact that he's the killer. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
But yeah, I'm wondering like how much of this is Leland and how much of this is Bob. It seems like because like we're
Mhm.
seeing all these mirror shots of Bob's face, so it seems like Bob's in control. But then every once in a while, you'll still like even with like earlier in the show after Laura died, like you have these shots of Leland just you know crying and he's kind of losing his mind. He's dancing and this and that. And so I'm just like, okay, is there any? Like, it's kind of like Ghostbusters. There is no Dana, only Sue. Like how much Leland is left?
Do you think that so at the end, obviously we know Catherine is Tojimura, which is hilarious, and she offers to help Ben by confirming that he was with her the night that Laura was killed in exchange for Ghostwood. What do you think about that? Do you think, I mean, that's kind of only Ben's only option right now, but he doesn't want to give that up because he's been working so hard for it. So do you think he will do it or no?
I think it's hilarious that her husband said that. Like he was just beside himself with Giddy,
Yep.
being able to blackmail Ben.
Yep.
But I don't know how Ben's going to respond because here's the thing: Bobby now also has blackmail. Bobby
Yes.
now also has dirt on Ben. So Ben's kind of getting it from two angles here.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. I feel like honestly, what's probably going to happen? I feel like Ben's probably going to get like capped at some point, or maybe there's a redemption arc. Maybe like he's such a sleazeball that the show. I mean, this is the '90s. Anybody
Yeah.
can come back from. we hadn't invented cancel culture yet. So anybody can come back from anything. So especially if you're like a white dude. So I bet they're setting him up for some kind of redemption arc. They're either going to kill him or redemption arc. That's my prediction.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with him. And then like obviously when they find Maddie, it mirrors when they found Laura. It looks very similar. It was a great episode, like you said. It's definitely a highlight of the season so far. I just keep like bracing for the slowness because like I said, I remember like it's between like 12 and 18 or 13 and 20 is when it kind of started to slow down a little bit from what I remember. But I hope that I've changed my mind and it's not like that anymore. I hope that I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh wow, I was totally wrong. This is great the whole way through. If because to me it feels like the season's about to end. I don't know
Right.
about you.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, literally, because it's like it feels like things are speeding up. Like I'm like, we're not even like what, a third of the way through the season. We're not even halfway through the season.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. I
So
mean, we
it's
still have
like,
like 14 episodes left or something like that.
and it's not like there's still plenty left to do because this show just juggles like a million plot lines
Hmm.
seamlessly. Like, and that's what makes the town feel real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but I'm like, man, I just don't know what the rest of the season has left to really be
Because
the driving force.
think about it, because you have Ben in jail who can technically get himself out of it by accepting the alibi. Maddie's dead. Leland is like peak possessed by Bob right now. This is the perfect like season finale. Like this would have been a perfect season finale where you're like, what's gonna happen? But like you said, it's like we have so many episodes left. It could go any way.
Something that I thought the whole Lucy and Andy stuff that was hilarious. Dude,
Oh yeah.
when he looks at Lucy's sister and he's just like, "Shut up!" It's just like, oh my gosh, this show is really just doing anything
That was hilarious. Yeah, no, that was a good scene. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with this one?
now. I don't know if it's been in previous episodes, but this is the first time I noticed it when we were in Sheriff Truman's office. We see a portrait of President Harry Truman
Oh yeah, yeah.
on the wall. So it seems like he was named after the president. Like in my mind, I was thinking, oh, is there maybe in this universe there was no President Truman and he's filling the role of the Truman, you know? But this seems like close enough to our reality that President Truman was a real president. So he must have been named after President Truman, and there must be some reason for that. I don't know if we'll ever get that, but
There is an unbelievable episode of this show in season three that it's like you could hate it because it is so distinct and different from it's like you're watching an entirely new show. It is so experimental and weird, and it ties into that, the Truman thing. And I cannot wait to get to that episode. Many people consider it to be the best of the show just because of how audacious it is and like different.
well, I imagine like a lot. I imagine a lot of it was new, but I imagine a lot of it that went into season three was like scrapped ideas from from 1990 that he never got to make. So,
Yeah, I'm here. Once we finish it, I'm going to research that and see like how much of the show was written past season two and like how much he reworked it throughout the years because he had so much time to rework it, between two and three.
in season three, so in the both in the movie and season three, is there like how much does the theme song change? Like, is the theme song in the movie, and if they bring it, do they keep it exactly the same? Like, how does it?
It's a good question. I forgot the opening to season three. I mean, I think it's the same. I just don't know if they've updated like the camera work or I don't know if they did. I actually don't know.
Well, I found a video on YouTube. It's just the theme song playing for like 1 hour, and so I was playing that earlier to like lock in on my studies. So
Dude, it's so good, man.
I mean, I'm literally addicted to it. It's a problem.
Yeah, I like how we're almost halfway through season two, so I think we're gonna tear through this season pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch the next episode tonight.
Same.
Oh, dude, when Lucy's sister looked at I forget his name, but the Indian
Oh,
cop
Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah, Hawk. He was like, "Oh, how you must hate us white people, dude."
It's
It was
great.
so
I
stupid.
love Hawk. He's so good.
It's like that. Like that's the first thing you think. Um, yeah, Hawk was a badass when he saved them a few episodes ago at
Hmm.
One Eyed Jack. I think that's everything I had. Rest in peace, Maddie.
I know. Yeah.
Um,
R.I.P. Maddie. She was great. Great character. Kind of got into
um,
some stuff, but yeah, I can't believe we have so many more episodes left.
it's good to go. You think you have time to watch another one tonight?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I definitely will. Definitely want to watch that. There's a lot of TV out right now, but it's hard to like watch the new stuff because I just want to watch this. I just want to keep tearing through it.
Well, I started. Julie and I started such brave girls the other day.
Mm.
Hilarious show.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Show's so funny.
Yeah. And then the new season of The Bear came out. I want to watch that. I heard it's actually really good. So we'll see when I
Well,
can squeeze that
the
in.
problem with the bear is like they brought the I think it's in season two they brought the girlfriend into it,
Mm.
and then in season three I kept waiting for her to come back and she never really did, and they didn't even really explore it. Season three was really bad for me,
You and I binged that, remember?
and dude awful.
Yeah.
At least we did it in like Arrowhead though.
Yeah.
And so season four I just never watched. The standalone special episode I kind of wanted to watch it, but I don't know. I'm just kind of hesitant because I just don't know if they're gonna
I've heard the whole
resolve the
season, it takes place over one shift.
8 episodes, one shift.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they're eight, they're all like 30-minute episodes. It's like one shift for the night.
Do you remember what his girlfriend's name was in the show?
I can't remember.
Claire?
Yeah, it might be it.
Is it Claire? Yeah, Molly Gordon. That sounds right.
If Kyle MacLachlan was in The Bear season 5, it would be more appealing.
Dude, if can you imagine a crossover between Twin Peaks and The Bear?
Be awesome.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to it. We're gonna watch the next episode soon. I'm sure we'll have that out tomorrow. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, so we will be back soon.